we do see that the students have a lot of potential to be successful, whether it was a year of motivation, whether it was a concentration on sports, or what needed skills that were maybe not there. You know, this is to help you become an independent learner, and knowing where to get the help, knowing how to get the help, not being overwhelmed, and helping you to be the best student that you can, getting a head start, earning credits throughout the summer program. You're making connections, you're learning about the university in a smaller area, so that when you come back to the university for orientation, you own the place. You know everything there is to know, and you actually help other students. So let's get busy with our event today. And I have the privilege of introducing to you Dr. Judith Griggs. She directs the university's Robert and Patricia Gussin Spiritian Division of Academic Programs. She also directs the Michael P. Weber Learning Skills Center and the Pennsylvania Act 101 program. Dr. Griggs also serves as the university's mediation officer, and she teaches service learning courses in Duquesne School of Education. Dr. Griggs received her PhD in Curriculum and Supervision from the University of Pittsburgh, her master's degree in English from Carnegie Mellon University, and her Bachelor of Science in Education in Secondary English from Cheney University. Again, it is my pleasure to introduce to you my colleague and friend, Dr. Judith Griggs.
It is a pleasure to be here, and it is a pleasure to begin introducing you to our benefactors, Robert and Patricia Gussen. So I want to tell you a little bit about them. They are our namesake, a part of it. The Spiritan congregation is the other part of it. Our benefactors, Robert and Patricia Gussen, have been tremendously positive forces in the growth of our division. They have given the division perpetuity. And how have they done that? With the establishment, not of one, but of two endorsements. The first in the amount of 1.5 million, and the second a few years later in the amount of 1.75 million. So they have supported us both in word and in deed. So a little bit about them. Robert Gussen is an alumnus of our School of Pharmacy. He is now retired from his position of corporate vice president for science and technology with health products giant Johnson & Johnson, recently in the news. Dr. Patricia Gussen is a pediatrician, family physician, and she too retired vice president of worldwide research and development at Johnson & Johnson's Consumer Pharmaceuticals Division. She is also the author of 7 mystery novels. Together, Bob and Pat became the founding partners of Ocean View Publishing. That was in 2006. This was a happy occurrence for mystery writers and readers alike. They are considered one of the premier independent publishers of mystery, thriller, and suspense novels. So to our students, I offer you greetings and congratulations on your admission to the Robert and Patricia Gussin Spiritian Division of Academic Programs of Duquesne University. I think it's important that you know something about the values and beliefs of a group of people with whom you will be associating and joining forces. It is my joy and delight to provide an overview of the division. So to that end, I am going to briefly talk about the heart and soul of the division, meaning who we are and where that has led us. And that is represented very concretely in the accomplishments of our students. I proudly say to you, you will see. You will learn about the great legacy of those who have gone before you and something upon which you will build. What the division offers is a comprehensive network of services. They are designed to assist you in the development of the strong academic and social skills you need to be successful learners and to ultimately, that's the goal, earn a degree. Our services are delivered and based upon a philosophy that recognizes your uniqueness and individualism. We work to maximize your learning potential by pursuing our mission. This undergirds us of teaching, caring, and building futures through a community of excellence. So, who we are. Well, first thing is we cherish our relationships with our students and parents and work to nurture them through respectful and honest interaction. This we pledge. The relationships we develop with families, each family, affirm our assertion that we work together in partnership to make your time at the university a rewarding experience for everybody. Well, along those lines, I would like to share with you the 8 statements crafted by the Spiritian Division staff that constitute the division's, our belief statements, and serve as the underpinnings of our service to and relationships with our students. So we're digging just a little deeper into who we are. And here we go. We believe that each person's uniqueness and individuality must be respected, and that diversity must be encouraged and celebrated. We believe that all people are interdependent. We believe that all people need nurturing support from family, friends, and other resources. We believe that it is a strength to seek and to provide support. We believe that community develops from the need of individuals to receive and to provide support. We believe that we can provide an environment for the development of community, very important to us, community, among and between our students and our division. We believe that people are accountable and responsible for the consequences of their choices and their actions. And finally, we believe that all students with whom we work have the potential to succeed. The summer semester for us is a special time. It is the time when the blessing of opportunity presents itself. The boundless, possibility-laden journey with each cohort assembled each year begins where? In the summer. As a division, we begin to build community, to work with, interact with develop relationships with, and to set our sights on many achievable goals. Among them, quality point averages that represent hard and smart work. Dean's lists, that's 3.5 and above. Productive relationships and friendships. And of course, graduation. Well, let's take a look at how well our students have done, focused on that academic piece of that list. As promised, here are the concrete parts that I'm now delivering on. So let's take a look. Here's the retention data. So holding on to students, staying within the university. From 1997, that's the inception of the division, to now, we have admitted 1,427 students have been in those cohorts. Now, while we follow each and every cohort and we maintain statistics throughout, many colleges and universities focus on first to second year retention. And they do because what the literature suggests, and it is true, that usually when students move into the second year within a college and a university, they stay until graduation. So we benchmark carefully the overall university statistics and we compare our division stats. And so relative to first to second year retention, an important figure, our GSD program, Spiritian Division program, is at 81%, rivaling the university's 86%. I must say that there are 5 intervening years where the division has beat the university. So if memory serves, I think a couple of those years were 95%. I think a couple were 91%. I think we had a 92%. So we have, our students have done well. They have represented us well. And when we benchmark, when we compare ourselves to the university, here we are, 81% versus 86. Graduation, okay, that's the goal. That's where we're trying to get to. So we want to retain so that you stay and work on this goal of graduation. So we have 535 students who have graduated, which means, again, benchmarking the university, comparing to the university, our graduation rate is 67%. We're proud of that. The university is 71%. But a word about that. We have, and you will see it, our students have graduated from every school of the university, all of them. But also mirroring the university, most are in arts and business, right? The university picks up 5-year programs and 6-year programs, right? Pharmacy and some health science programs. So in their picking them up, of course, they're picking up graduates, and that's represented in their figure. Ours is more a 4-year rate, which takes a look at where we have most of our students graduating from. So it does include those other programs, but it does put us at that 67%, which is not far from the university's 71%. What I have seen in terms of national norms, it ranges anywhere from 46 to 52%. So wherever the range hits, both university and Gussin Spiritian Division is above. Degrees. We have a total of 535 first degrees. You see represented in that our 2 pharmacy program graduates and the 533 baccalaureates. So that gives us first degrees, 535. And we have students who stuck around and did master's programs, 36 of them. So totaling, we add up first degrees along with the graduate degrees, we have 571. And here are the percentages schools graduated from. And this really speaks to what I just talked about. The 2 leading schools from which students graduate, 45% arts, that does mirror the university, 39% business, and then following, 3rd highest of our graduates would be 9.1% education. Following that is natural and environmental at 2.2%, music at 2.1%, then nursing, health sciences, pharmacy, and leadership. As I mentioned, we have students that have graduated, as is revealed here, from all schools of the university. So it has been my pleasure to talk to you about the Spiritian Division and point out what I think are major highlights of the division. And now, our team.
Welcome, everyone. Good afternoon. I am Uhuru Hotep, and I have the honor to serve as the Associate Director of the Michael P. Weber Learning Skills Center and the Gussin Spiritian Division of Academic Programs. I am also honored that I am a Duquesne alum. I earned my doctorate in the School of Education in 2000 and have been at the university since 1989. So I have a good 35 or so years of service and a lot of insight into what students need to do to be successful in American higher education and specifically at Duquesne University. I work primarily with faculty. I'm involved in the location, the identification, the selection, the interviewing, and to some extent the evaluation and monitoring of our GSD faculty. And I'm very pleased to share with students and parents that we've always had faculty, and this year will be no exception.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Vicki Bush, and I serve in a couple roles within the Spiritian Division in Michael P. Weber Learning Skills Center. I am an Assistant Director of Counseling Services and the Academic Advisor. So I will be the advisor who gets to know your students best, working with them as they enter into the university. I too have my master's degree from the School of Education. I have an undergraduate in business, and like maybe some of you guys coming in, I was a little indecisive and kind of moved around a little bit, but I think God saw fit to put me in the position that he put me in, and it came full circle with the undergraduate degree and the master's in education. I have been at the university. It will be 33 years, March 12th of this year. So I also worked in the Office of Admissions, is where I started at Duquesne University. So I also have a lot of experience in higher ed. And I will also serve as one of your instructors for the summer for Introduction to University Success. And that is a transitional course that will help you guys guide you through your first year experience here at the university. And again, welcome. And I look forward to meeting you guys and hope that you will choose Duquesne University as your institution of higher ed.
Hi, I am April Wade. Welcome. Good morning. I am the Assistant Director and Tutorial Coordinator for the Gussin Spiritian Division of Academic Programs, as well as the Michael P. Weber Learning Skills Center. I have been with our department for about 15 years now. I also earned a degree, my master's in education from Duquesne. Undergraduate was from Penn State. And basically our office or our center is the centralized tutoring center for the university at large. Other departments do offer tutoring, but again, we are the centralized location. As Dr. Griggs mentioned, we foster, our purpose is to foster learning and academic success through support services, not only through tutoring, but also through study skills development. We assist students to improve their academic strategies in reading comprehension, time management and organization, test taking, and other areas. So welcome. Again, I wish that you will select Duquesne as your university for higher education, and it is great meeting each of you. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. As you can see, my name is Josephine Rizzo, and I placed myself in the Cooper Fieldhouse, the UPMC Cooper Fieldhouse. It's our newest building that we have on campus, and we talked about graduation, and I'm hoping that someday you'll be graduating in this area. So I put myself inside it. So I am the Pennsylvania ACTS advisor. I'm also a reading specialist. I too am a graduate from Duquesne for my master's. I went through as a reading specialist through the School of Education. I help you with writing and grammar and things like that. So I also do some adjunct teaching if I get the opportunity, which I love. I've been an elementary and middle school teacher before that for about 25 years or so. So this is just a continuation on my path, and I'm happy to be here. Just a little bit about the Cooper Fieldhouse. Charles Henry Chuck Cooper, the first Black player drafted into the NBA in 1950. And that's why we have his namesake on it. So, and we also do some extracurricular activities and some enrichment programs for you. And one of the programs is an African-American read-in, which I hosted and created, and we just had that on Wednesday. But there's so many other things that we do for you to help build community and things like that. So I'm just happy to be here, and I hope you choose Duquesne. I'm a mother of 2 children that are Duquesne University students, a son who's in the School of Business, and my daughter is also in the School of Business, and she is a Duquesne athlete for this women's soccer team. So welcome, and I hope you come along. So go Dukes. Thank you.
Good morning, this is Amir Ranade. I am also graduated from Duquesne. I completed my MBA from Duquesne in 2012. I've been with the Spiritian Division for almost 10 years now. And for the next couple of weeks, if you decided to come to Duquesne, you will be hearing from me a lot. You will be getting lots of emails from me. I will be one of your point of contact. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me. Feel free to email me anytime. As you see, we have all our emails and contact details listed on the slide. So feel free to contact us anytime. Thank you.